let's talk about
Okay.
Armor Wars, because now
Mm-hmm.
with all the Blade news, you're kind of questioning. You get the Deadpool news. They're like, well, everybody needs to stop thinking about Blade. Let's give them some things to be excited about.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think this is a good sign. I think Disney is learning,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they should have done this a long time ago. So anyway, this is from
We've talked about this
is
before.
this is from Marvel's website.
Mm.
As announced by The Hollywood Reporter, Marvel Studios' upcoming Armor Wars.
Jesus, man.
All right. So Marvel Studios' upcoming Armor Wars,
Yes.
which was slated to be a series on Disney Plus, with Cheadle reprising his longtime role as James Rhodey Rhodes, a.k.a. War Machine, is now making the jump to a theatrical release. According to The Hollywood Reporter, during the development process of the series, it was decided that the story being told was better suited for a feature film rather than a Disney Plus series. Yes, Sir Lester, who has been serving as head writer on the show, is now shifting over to write the feature. I think this is a really smart move, because I feel, and I was group chatting with some buddies, and I said I wish they would have thought this through and had this for Falcon and Winter Soldier, because to me that is a movie that felt better that is a series that felt as if it should have just been a movie, and that was truly. Honestly, a couple of them I did feel that way, to be honest. But so I don't know. It seems like they're learning. It seems like maybe they're starting to understand that the 6-episode model doesn't work every time.
Well, I mean, my thing is, look, I think we've kind of hit the nail on the head. And it honestly didn't occur to me till we started recording today that, hey, yeah, maybe that's the reason why part of the reason why they've turned Armor Wars into a movie is to fill that hole, which inevitably is going to be where Blade's supposed to be. Because let's face it, right? You can't.
Well, I mean, if the
you can't film in a couple weeks, I don't think.
Yeah, if the rewrites are like page 1 rewrites, you're not going to have time to.
That's what I figure.
that.
And that could be part of it, but also part of it could be, you know what, the story's going to be better told in a movie format. And that is good news because that shows that they're willing to switch it up if they have to.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, even if they wanted to do this, they're kind of, you want to believe that they're like, you know what, this just actually fits better as a movie instead of shit. We need a movie to fill time.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that a movie instead of a series, okay?
But
okay.
it's been one of those things where it's like a DC project where it's been delayed for so long. It keeps getting delayed, because remember, this was announced when they first announced Disney Plus shows, like at all at that D23.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting forever.
I remember
to
I
see
thought
this.
that was odd. I was like, why
Wait.
Armor Wars now? As Tony Stark is dead. It's almost not fun without Tony.
Wow. No, I actually do want to see. I am excited for Armor Wars because I think it's been so long since we've been with the Stark side of the Avengers. Because we've got
Stark.
See what I mean? Is like, so now we kind of have an idea of Thor's legacy, what he's going to be doing. We now know that, Sam is the new Cap. We've got a new Black Widow. We've got a new Hawkeye. So we haven't seen Rhodey kind of step into the Tony Stark technology.
Yeah, we've only really seen him in 2, really. Iron Man 2. In Iron Man 3, he didn't really have much of a role.
I mean, he had a big part in Infinity War and
right.
Endgame and Civil War.
But I mean, in terms of really focusing on Rhodey,
just him, yeah.
Honestly, really not since Iron Man 2, and that was Cheadle's first foray as Rhodey. So I'm excited because I think they would be really missing the boat, man, if they didn't have a Don Cheadle vehicle for the MCU at some point.
I think
he's such a good actor, and he really is good as Rhodey as well. He's got he's kind of inhabited the role. I think maybe he took it on as a favor, at first, and then he was like, "Oh, this is cool," with the leg stuff.
Like, I can make this Marvel money.
Well, that too, but also the arc, the character arc and stuff. That did happen.
I think they should have killed him in Civil War. Personally, I think that would have been much more impactful. Don't you?
Yeah.
Why fake out his death? Like, why?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think they should have killed him.
Let's kill him.
Why? Because nobody dies in the MCU. The only people that have died are.
Tell me more.
Who?
Tony Stark, Thanos,
Chris Evans likely is getting like Steve Rogers.
Captain
is
America's
gonna
dead.
die. He's old now.
He's dead. He's dead. He died.
I'm just saying.
Captain Carter. Peggy Carter's
I feel
dead.
like there would've
Peggy
been
Carter.
so much,
Peggy Carter's dead.
Narratively,
Peggy Carter's dead.
narratively, hear me out.
Arnim Zola's dead.
Shut up. Narratively, hear me out. Okay, fucker.
Peggy Carter.
So Civil War happens. He dies in that moment. Then you see Tony at his lowest point. He loses his best friend, and then he finds out his other best friend was protecting a dude who killed his mom.
Yeah, if they would have thought, okay, probably
That
hit,
would be so much more impactful, would it not?
probably hit too close to home for him. But I'm kind of disappointed that they never went down the road. They started to, and then they backed way off. They never went down the road of Tony's alcoholism.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed that they never.
They did a little bit in 2.
They started to, and then it was like just literally written off the next day
And then
because
it
he was
would-
eating donuts.
And then, yeah, Iron Man 3 was more about his panic attacks and stuff like that.
Whatever.
PTSD from the
What
fight.
the fuck ever?
What?
What the fuck ever?
No.
No.
That being said,
Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah,
it's
it'll be fun.
interesting. That being, I think it's cool again because we get to go back to the Stark part of the
Stark!
MCU,
Yeah.
which is crazy to think that we've got to this point where like I'm just imagining it.
Do you
like,
remember the end of Avengers when like it said Stark Tower on it, like at the beginning of the movie, and then like by the end of it, it's just an A, and it's the perfect A from like the Avengers thing, and you're just like, yeah, woo, you know?
Yeah,
Remember that?
those were the days.
Remember when the MCU could still surprise us?
It still can, still will.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful time to be alive. But that being said, I'm interested. I'm really hoping we're gonna get we're gonna rename it from Armor Wars to War Machine: Next Time Baby, and it's a multiverse movie where Terrence Howard comes through the portal. You know how long I waited this segment to make that fucking joke? So long.
Did you guys see me in Hustle and Flow or Empire? Well, I'm back, baby. Just like I said so.
The original. That's how pissed is he right now when he sees that too? That this Armor Wars thing turned into a movie.
Hey,
Like,
let's be
that
honest.
just got fucked.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
He pretty much did.
Yeah.
And no matter how much you want to love RDJ, the fact is that he could have said, "Hey, Marvel, look, of course I want to make all this money, but I also want to keep, the continuity and Terrence. Maybe there's a very good chance that Terrence Howard has been known to be difficult to work with.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and
here's the thing, though. The reason why I don't give that weight every time I hear it,
I feel like everybody could be difficult.
right, and also the fact that he's a black man in Hollywood, I'm not going to lie, I'm willing to bet there are some people that say he's difficult to work with, and he's simply requesting that he be treated with respect or whatever,
So yeah.
and because of that, like some people. So
Yeah, because that happens all the time.
I don't doubt that there are legitimate, he's difficult to work with, but I'm willing to bet that more of it, more often than not, is based on either the reputation that he has
Yeah.
or the fact that he's simply not comfortable being treated like cattle, like a lot of actors are.
It kind of also.
He wants what he wants,
Well,
and some people
I'm just-
say you're difficult if you want that. Women,
I'm just saying.
women
that
who
we're
try and
spending-
make waves in the business community are labeled difficult. I'm just saying.
I made a mistake. I did not want to veer completely into talking about Terrence Howard here.
no,
because-
we don't have to.
Well, no, it's fine. I'm just saying that it just kind of shows you how much he got fucked because now they're giving Rhodey his own
Well,
movie and they're doing
yeah.
something with Rhodey.
Up to this point, we have
character.
not busted out our SJW full colors, so it's good that we got
Yeah,
that
it's true.
chance.
But well,
People
I
expect
did-
it of us now.
I'm glad that you did talk about it because I do agree with you. I think that it happens all the time where people get labeled as difficult to work with,
Mhm.
men and women,
Mhm.
and yeah, they might just be wanting, and they could be difficult to work with. I don't know. I don't fucking
Okay,
know.
you know what a great example is Katherine Heigl.
But
No, fine.
We just move on. And I want to talk about Armor Wars itself. I think we're spending too much time talking about fucking Terrence Howard. But
Well, fuck me. Okay, so we're done talking about Armor
Terrence
Wars.
Howard, come on the show.
I mean, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so what's next? Well, what else is there? to
I
talk
mean,
about?
what else is good? But that's the thing too. Is like I was gonna put on the video clipping this out. Like, what is this fucking thing? Like, what is this supposed to be? Because they're saying
It's
that it's
Tony
tied
Stark's.
to Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, I don't know.
Somehow, it's like connected to that. And
Well, yeah, but in the original comics, Ghost used Stark's proprietary technology.
I swear to God, if we do fucking Tony Stark AI in these movies, I'm gonna be very pissed off.
Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.